I was going through the schedule last night to look at stuff. morning, everybody. What's up? What is
Check it out, motherfuckers.
Good morning, clean man. What's up?
Good morning.
Oh my god, I did a Mr. Clean. That's a Mr. Clean now.
I know.
We're going to be starting here about a minute.
Beer makes me burp all the time. My soundboards are completely off too, so.
Rock and roll, hit it.
Fucking phenomenal.
No, you sounded good to me.
Does it sound good there? Okay, I just can't hear it in my ears.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
There you go.
Hey,
I'll
there
play
you
it
go.
again.
Fucking phenomenal.
Oh, there you go.
Fucking phenom is right. All right, everybody, we're going to start here in a second.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
How's Crowley been?
Ready to get a hold of him? I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, I haven't even heard his name in a while.
All right.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
I need kiwi for my bunghole.
That's deep. That's deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. I'm a kid. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Deep Show. Thank you for joining along with us. Scream, what's happening, my man?
Not much. Well, slap my ass and call me Sally. It's the Going Deep Show.
Hi, everybody. We have lots to do today. We had our meeting yesterday. We have lots of things to get to. Most of those things will regard our bodily functions. Stupid things that we like to tell everybody, but before we do that, we want to tell everybody to, make sure to get a hold of us at 989-3310-KID. We also want to tell everybody there's a store there on our website at thegds.com. You can get all sorts of fun things. Look I have gear. We got goddamn gear, motherfucks. I got to get in the right position here. I don't feel like I'm in position, clean. You ever get out of position with your girl? When you're,
Yeah, once in a while, you just got to change it up, do a different,
when you got to bring her ass up higher or lower,
lower or shift
spread her
your
legs a little
right or
bit, and
left.
get it all situated. That's how we do it here on
gonna
the
line
show.
Hail
Still-
Satan and
Hail
line it
Satan.
up.
praise the Dark Lord.
So, clean, let's get right down to it. What do we think about, we're taking a break here coming up. Every time we get into
know,
these
I don't-
grooves,
I-
we start to go, holy shit, we're going to take a break again.
I know. I don't look forward to it.
Clean,
I'd be completely honest.
He misses me.
I do. I'm a fucking creature of habit. So are you. So you missed it.
Well, let's put it this way. We do this show out of the kindness of our hearts and give little presents to you goddamn people every goddamn day.
It's like our
Every goddamn.
It's like our goddamn therapy or a couch session time for you guys.
It is. It's a fun time, and we've done this for so long and so many years. It's always amusing to find new shows and things around the area and things like this. So I've been making more of a conscious effort to try and be entertained by these boring fucking shows.
I haven't even tried looking any of them up. I probably should just so I can listen to them so I know what you're talking about more directly as far as how they're failing or how they might be doing good.
It doesn't even. It's not even a matter of doing good or doing bad. I look at them as like, okay, what do I want to hear? What do I want to deal with? I don't want to hear a bunch of ladies and their fancy, encouraging words of support and, all these things. I have a list. I started to make a list of lame shit that I hear on podcasts. I did. I really made this list, Clint. Okay? And I'm going to talk about that right off the bat.
All right.
I call it the lame podcast content list. This is just the beginning of these lame podcast content lists. Now, of course, we're going to get all the naysayers, all the people who are going to give me shit now because Kid, why would you regurgitate the dumb subject matter that these fucking everybody gets these emails. If you're a podcaster, you're bombarded now with how can we help you with your show and can we help you in social media and do all these things, you know. I'm not into that crap. Not into that crap. If I want to talk about shaving my balls, if I want to talk about smelling my fingers after dipping them into endo, or you know, this is the things that I like as a man. See, there's not a lot of man agenda type shit going on these days. Yeah, not a lot of, and every woman out there is going to be like, well, there's been man shit forever, and there's okay, all right. It's you know, if it's been man shit forever for a fucking reason, okay, because it's way more fucking entertaining than how is your period today? Can we talk about your period? Let's talk about how we can encourage each other and we can do things together as a community. This is fucking bullshit to me and I can't stand it. So, it takes a lot to get me rocking and rolling, man.
You don't like the panty liner with wings commercials?
No, I guess I'm not into that. and again, if this whole fucking female world is coming at us, man. Jesus Christ of Latter fucking Day Saints.
You know what drives me absolutely bonkers?
Tell me.
It's how they deneuter all the men in commercials or in TV programs nowadays. You ever notice that?
All the TV shows, the guys are either fucking retards, clueless retards. They do this in movies too. All the guys are fucking clueless retards. I'm not going to say I'm not a clueless retard. That's what I want to aim for. So here's what I'm going to talk to you about. Right now, these are things we're not going to talk about here on this podcast. Okay. Parenting. You ever heard us talk about parenting? Yes, we bring up our daughters, mainly when it's come to like sporting events, teaching them how to deal with boys. You know what I'm saying? We bring up our kids sometimes on the show, which is really veered off the, you know, we used to never ever do such a thing.
It's usually real quick and boom, done.
Now, we got everybody in talking about parenting things. How we parent, how our kids, how we raise our children. This is a great topic for people who want to preach to other people on how to do shit. And again, I'm setting myself up for, kid, you're telling us what we should do and what we should think. No, I'm not telling you what you should do and what you should think. I can just move on. Women, like things like breastfeeding.
Hey, I'm all about breastfeeding.
I know. I was gonna say this is
myself personally.
This is one thing I'm on the fence about. I think we talked about breastfeeding a couple shows ago, so I can't really say we don't talk about it because I want to be clean. Had the whole theory about the boob feed, that kind of shit. Anything to do with jobs, mommy stuff. These are all subject matters that I just could give two flying fucks about. Right. Now we do God crap. We love God crap, and this is what is going to leave me clean. We forgot to move our box. Goddammit. We forgot to move our goddamn box again.
Our box.
What the fuck, man?
The big brown box.
Clean drinking game has begun. Time for box. So, I struggle. I try to give a chance to people, and again, my criticism is just, I struggle with it. I struggle with humanity. I don't feel like I need to try anymore with this whole like. We got a podcast too. We got a podcast. We got a fucking podcast. We got podcasting all left and right. We got podcasting here, podcasting there, podcasting up my fucking asshole. It's like Jesus fucking Christ, peeps. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's so many of them. I don't even try.
I'm sick of it.
I don't even try to listen to like.
Sick of it. Sick of it.
I listen to maybe like a 16th%.
We take
of the podcast.
I had a conversation with a buddy of mine from the other side of the state the other day. He's like, "Holy shit, dude! You guys are pumping out shows every fucking day. He's releasing shows every day." It's quite a fucking insane thing to think about. And J-Mac was giving us a shout the other day about how, goddamn, man, you're fucking pumping out shows like every fucking day. We have not worn ourselves out here.
No, not at all.
And
we're having fun doing it.
We have a good time, and we got a lot. It gives us a reason to get together, shoot the shit.
And you can have fun doing it.
Chuck some brews, do that kind of baloney. All right, let's get to some shit we do want to talk about, okay?
Boobies.
We want to talk about Shia LaBeouf and how he's a fucking asshole. Oh, yeah. Right? Did you hear him? Okay, now he's dishing out STDs to everybody.
I heard he's
STD for you. STD for you. Hey. STD for you when you. He's like the fucking Oprah of STDs. He's just dishing them out, having them out to everybody. Here you go, have an STD.
And if it's herpes, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
I don't know what it is. They never allude to the fact they can't say it. Here's the thing.
Yeah, they
The,
can't.
the publication can't really just say. They have to be general and broad with it. Like, here, he's dishing out STDs.
Well, hopefully it's just something you can get rid of with a cheese grater and lemon juice. You know?
You always say this clean.
I know.
Do you have another line when it comes to
No,
STDs?
no, I love that
Just
line.
that one over and 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 over again a million times?
Over.
Jesus H. Christ, man.
I love it. I love it. It's funny.
Why do you love that one?
Because it makes people...
Is it because you had to use it multiple times in your life?
It makes people cringe. They
So-
go,
you had
"Ooh," they
to
think
use
about it
you
for a
had to use the
second.
cheese grater clean? Is this why you did this?
Oh, yeah. It's the best thing, you know. It gets rid of genital warts and all kinds of good stuff.
Oh,
you know?
my God.
You can-
Genital
you can
warts?
it's like taking off fucking Parmesan cheese off a block, you know. It's like,
Yikes. Clean.
just rub a little dirt on it and you're all good, you know.
He was with Sia, this chick with the fucking hair covering her face.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
so Sia comes to the defense of this FKA Twigs. This FKA Twigs has kind of got a weird look about her. I kind of like it. I kind of think that she's got a kind of futuristic kind of sound to her music, and she's just a little different kind of a girl. She also used to date that dude from the Twilight fucking movies.
Oh, the main character?
Yeah, but so she's kind of got an interesting take on stuff. But every time I hear these stories about these guys doing dastardly bullshit things, you go, oh, that's terrible. I'm sure you were just a fucking rainbow of, sparkly, cloudy smiles too. I'm sure that nothing. He was just way off base. I'm sure every time I hear these stories, I'm always just, whoa, what's going on with this shit? And the reason I bring this up is because there's always stories of death and things that we talk about. The one I mentioned to you the other day was this wife and her husband, and the guy gets so distraught. See, this is one thing I think that we fail to remember in life a lot of times is we do a lot of separating of things, man, women things, but when it boils right down to it, men and women are not that much different when it comes to emotional shit.
No.
We get hurt just as bad as women do. We just kind of like do different shit when it comes to it.
Right. We have a breakup, our heart's broken, and we go out and bang chicks because that's how
We get STDs left and right. That's it. Fuck it, man. You're done for, dudes. It's like a fucking okay. But this guy in the story I'm reading, the headline says, "Man reportedly drowns after overhearing his wife flirting with lover on butt dial." Butt dial.
Yep. Yeah, that's
I don't know if I've ever been this heartbroken before. Like I think I take Clean's approach to this. If I get heartbroken,
yeah.
we go laying some plunder on some pussy. That's what's
Right,
going on.
right.
If somebody hurts me,
You know what? It won't totally make you feel better, but it'll make you feel better for about 3, 4, 5 hours at least.
yeah.
And
it's
then alcohol
fun.
kicks in after
You
that.
jump into the hunt, and then you jump into the cunt.
Right.
Right? You know, that's
Right.
how it
You
is.
got to jump right back on that bike and start riding again. That's the way I always say it.
The thing that's fucked up about this, you can tell this guy got drunk. Story is he's by a pool. UK man with a phobia of water is found dead swimming pool. Okay.
Oops.
If I got a phobia of water, I'm not getting anywhere fucking near a swimming
Right.
pool.
I wonder
if
if he
I'm
had-
drunk though,
Does he have a hard time taking a shower or a bath? Probably a bath. He might.
no. Clean,
Not too many guys take baths.
Clean, that's retarded. I took a bath like last week. Loved it. It's the only way I'm shaving my pubes these days. If I'm taking a fucking bath, because
Oh, yeah?
the bush comes fucking flying right up out of the bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Bubble, bush, pube. You got to get rid of that shit. That's when you know it's too much, man.
When it reaches above the suds, then you know, wow, that's a bush.
Also, when I know it's too much is when I go back and I read show notes from 100 shows ago, and the subject matter is my fucking huge pube bush, and I still haven't fucking.
Holy shit!
Okay, you're talking 100
You're
shows
fucking
ago.
rocking the 60s
No, not
and 70s
anymore. Not
bush.
anymore. I got rid of it. I did some maintenance down there, and you got to. If you're gonna get some head and some 69 action, you got to get rid of that pube bush, dude.
We sound like we're doing a manscaping commercial. That new.
No, we don't do commercials here.
I
We'll
know.
never do fucking commercials. I don't give a shit how much money you throw on my
You know-
fucking face. You're not gonna
have
get
you
a
know-
goddamn fucking commercial.
Have you known anybody that's tried that fucking thing yet? I wonder if I don't know how it could nick your nuts. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, it won't nick you. I'm like,
I know. I
don't
somewhat know what you're talking about, but I don't really get sucked into advertising.
Well,
I don't
that's
get sucked into it.
I watch a lot
I
of-
see it and I know it. Here's an ad. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Even product placement in movies. Fuck that shit. I hate it. Hate it. Product placement. Ugh. Blech. It's just a scam. Just a fucking scam. And here's the thing. I was just hearing a podcast recently where they're talking about the numbers and the statistics of podcasts, and they said that, I don't know, it was like 38% of people who listen to podcasts think that there are too many ads in them already, and there's so many on the rise with the podcast. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you guys are starting podcasts out there, all you little dipshits starting fucking podcasts, okay? Don't go into it thinking you're going to be making a bunch of money. If you make money, that's fine and great. But you know what? The more you make it sound like commercial advertising on the fucking radio station,
The more it
you
sounds like
defeat
radio.
the fucking purpose of why podcasting came about, okay? There are purists when it comes to this shit, saying it like it is, talking about fucking chicks and banging and doing all sorts of nonsense and crazy shit and not having a filter. If you can go find a fucking advertiser for that shit, that's fine and dandy. That's great for you. But you know what? What makes you any different than the bullshit radio crap that's going on out there right now? You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
well, that's the whole problem too. I think a lot of people really have a delusions of grandeur. They want to be fucking like radio personalities.
what
Yeah,
you do?
not me.
Bullshit.
I'm saying a lot of people. I don't give a fuck shit about radio.
Clean bullshit.
No, not radio. I would never want to be
You're
on,
full of
on,
fucking shit.
on like whatever our local radio stations are. You know,
Fuck them.
no, they don't make enough anyhow.
Oh my god, I'm getting yelled at from left and right. I don't even know what's going on in this thing. So yeah, if you got a podcast, fuck you. Okay. I mean, we have a podcast. Fuck us too.
Good for you. Hope you have fun like we do. That's all I'll say.
We did. We grew up in a different time.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Where you recorded things off the radio and did all these things, and I mean, we started this show because we fucking just wanted to get together, shoot some shit, and drink some beer.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same goddamn reason we do it now. Okay.
Yeah,
Not because we want to highlight people in the community. Fuck you. You goddamn community. Okay. Kid, you're angry. You're so angry.
That's
You're so angry.
that's
Not that fucking angry. Okay.
you've been angry sorta since I've known you.
I would say I'm passionate
You've
about
got a little more angry over the
The thing
years
is,
than you used to be.
Here's the thing about it. I get pissed. I get pissed because the world we live in now. We're expected to deal with everyone else's problems.
Yeah,
So I have amped up my problems. This is I wouldn't give two flying fucks
There you go.
about anything.
That's what I'm saying. That's perfect. Who gives
So who pisses me off? What pisses me off, Cody?
snowflakes number one.
Right. Also, when-
Karens. You
Karen-
hate
I-
Karens.
no,
You
I
hate
love Karens.
You love Karens because
I want to
they
stick
give us
my dick
material.
right in a Karen's mouth, shut her the fuck up.
Oh.
That's what I want. Karen's like, where's your minute? It's fuck them Karens, man.
How about a Karen with no teeth? That way, she would
Oh my
try
God,
to
chop
bite
you.
you off. She'd just give you a really good head.
I think what happens is I get a little pissy when things fundamentally change with good reason in some cases, for stupid reasons in others. Okay? I hear in the upcoming Olympics in 2024.
They're laws and transgenders, aren't they?
Wow, Gleed went to the trannies.
Well, no, that's what
Of course they are. They have to.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Be like, you got a dick or a ball? You got a ball or a dick or a ball? No. That's not even the worst of it. No. That's fine. Trannies, I don't give a flying fuck if trannies out there fucking. I want to see a tranny dude just literally beating the crap out of people in like all the events. Let's do it. Let's bring it on, bitch.
It happens in MMA
Come
right
on.
now.
Right. So, no. What I'm saying to you is when they start to bring in certain events and things, but to eliminate others, I think if I read correctly, and people, I could be wrong on this, but I think I read that they're getting rid of baseball for the fucking Summer Olympics.
What?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
That's like awesome to watch baseball.
The only reason I could think that they would be doing this is because of the World Baseball Classic. I think that, or it's in the summer and baseball is being played, so none of the MLB guys can. I don't know who they get. I guess I can see for that reason. But what they're adding in is fucking break dancing.
Wow, that's cool though.
It's cool.
No,
I
it is
get.
cool, but don't get rid of baseball. Just add breakdancing.
I don't know, man. I got the story right here, and it is just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this because
you can't tell I'm an '80s kid, right? Or
I
automatically
was
I'm
an '80s kid
I'm like,
too,
fuck
man.
yeah, breakdancing. I used to break dance a little bit.
Elite breakdancing will make its Olympic debut in Paris in 2024. Officials have announced it will be the first dance sport event to appear in an Olympic game. So I just don't know. How can you judge breakdancing? And who are they going to get? They're going to get like Turbo and Ozone from the fucking breaking movies. Who the fuck are you going to get to judge the breakdancing?
You're gonna have to get people that are really good at breakdancing, or like we're like the
Fuck
the
that.
OGs of breakdancing.
OG breakdancing fucks.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
to be the whatever the fuck judges, I guess you'd call them.
Again, I think I'm just rolling right into the curve on being pissed off
That
old
sounds like
motherfucker.
a
I
whole
don't-
fucking episode for us right there.
I don't
reviewing
mind
that
the
shit.
breakdancing. Back in the day, I was a back spinner from way back, dude. I could back spin, front spin, top spin, left spin, head spin, everything. I could do it all.
Oh yeah.
All that when I was
That was like the shit to be able to have fun doing that.
back. You could have fun doing it.
I know.
Back when I was, 75 pounds and I could hold my body weight up. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit now. There's no holding body weight up for fucking breaking. So
It's just called breaking, right?
So I guess what I'm getting into here is, as you get older, you get more disgruntled. You start to hear shit. You're just like, why am I wasting my fucking time with this? And I'm sure that's what a lot of people hear. We hear people. I get some feedback from Endo herself about the show, about certain things, and I'm like, okay, if you got some criticism about it, bring your fucking ass out here, start fucking yamming it on. Let's bring us upgrade here, babies. Problem with it is, this is what we've done for 1,600 plus fucking episodes, and it ain't changing, man.
Yeah, and it keeps
It's
growing.
not changing.
It keeps growing like the bad rash.
I
on
see
the
the
back of your
numbers.
sack.
I don't give a flying fuck. Here again, I've grown into loving the fucking disgruntled old man that I'm becoming. Okay, I'm hoping to drag some of these old fuckers around my age right on with me. Come on, let's complain.
Or convince the youngsters that old dudes are still cool and we get some
No,
shit
fuck
to
that.
talk
We're not
about.
cool. We're never gonna be cool,
Well,
and we'll still get blowjobs.
Yeah, there
There you go,
you
motherfuckers.
go. That's all that matters in life, boys and girls.
It is. How many BJs you got?
How many BJs you got?
How many STDs you
How
transferred?
many
over?
times you got your clit sucked on? You know, you get your dick sucked
How many times you came? How many times you fucking blew loads? The
right.
whole thing.
because the whole thing, sex makes you happy. Not only does it sell,
thought it was
it makes
Hooters.
you happy. Well, Hooters makes me happy too, because that usually that Hooters are involved during sex.
What? Okay, Clean. I want to get you again onto the change thing. We talked about sports a little bit today, how they get rid of baseball, all these things. How about how they're getting rid of the Indians mascot?
Yeah, what the fuck? You know, seriously,
This is one thing
that was the only cool thing about that team. Besides, they pissed me off and beat the Tigers.
I'm going to
you
call
know.
them the Cleveland Spicks from now on, or the Cleveland Wetbacks.
I think we should
Just
call them.
because-
I think we should call them the Cleveland Steamers.
Why did I not think of that? They can have a vacuum cleaner as their motto, or a. Fucking,
I'm gonna have a drink to that.
dude, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one. The Cleveland Steamers. That's not good. They're.
Put a steam train on it, you know.
I heard they're gonna. You sound quiet. I can't hear you now. Clean. What the fuck? You over there touching your fucking shit again? Here, unclick and click it in again. Unclicky. Yeah. Clicky. You got to push the button. Clean. Push the. All right. Plug it in. Let's see what you got.
It's in.
Hey,
oh,
Jesus Christ!
oh, it's in.
Clean's got to learn not to touch his thing over there.
No, I donked it with my beer when I cracked it.
Gee, I wonder why shit's all fucked up. He's donking.
I'm donking.
Okay, so the Cleveland Indians are switching their fucking name to some other thing. I heard that they're gonna do the.
Oh, that was a good one. Sorry, just had to happen.
I wish I was shocked by this, but I went back to episode like 4, and Clean's doing the same dumb shit.
Right.
Fucking back then, everybody. Where's the? Drink it up, motherfucker.
Literally.
Okay, so the Indians, for the third fucking time, are changing the name. Now, the Washington Redskins did this same thing, too. Indians been around for 115 fucking years, I think, about that. 105, 110, something like that. Can you please try to explain to me the rationale here? Are there that many people butthurt of something that we've all grown accustomed to for over 100 years? I get it. You got some. You got the Indians that want it. All that we haven't given you enough casinos. We know whatever else you want. We got to eliminate your entire culture from being used in a derogatory way. Just give us the list so we can wipe it out so you can shut the fuck up already.
Well, and the whole thing is, how is the title Indians insulting? They are called American Indians. You know, it doesn't make sense. You know, maybe they're changing the name to the Squaws.
I don't know what they're changing it to. All I know is a bunch of fucking you just stopping making somebody call something different and all these new words we got this shit this there's these things now that are tell me Clean, what does size inclusive mean to you?
Size and as far as the logo or what?
No, I'm as far as the logo.
Well, I'm thinking
as far as life goes, what does size inclusive mean to you?
Wow. That could mean a lot of things, and I will run
No,
dirty
it
with
doesn't mean a lot of things.
Okay.
It means when you include fatsos in every as well. It's very encouraging to fatties.
Okay, that type of size
inclusive. Okay. What kind of fucking bullshit is the size inclusive? Okay. So Lane Bryant not catering to skinny people, is that something that's the opposite of size inclusive?
Well,
I don't get it. I don't get the vernacular. Got to change our fucking way we say shit because we gotta wear tubos. We need to really. We got to soften the blow and we call these bitches fat.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to the bat right away for the anorexics. How about the anorexics? No one stands up for them. What about the people that have, body dysmorphia issues,
Size inclusive is for guys with little wieners. Size inclusive.
Wow, I don't know. You ever fucked a fat chick? Yeah, probably not. But
no,
you can't have a little wiener and fucking fat chick. That's for sure.
Never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever. Are you getting it? I never fuck fat so.
Wait, you're not being size inclusive.
No, I'm definitely not being size inclusive.
No, but trust me, you can't have a small wiener and fuck fatsos.
You can't? Yeah, that's against the rule book.
No, it is physically impossible.
You might as well just fuck yourself, fuck your fold, fuck a fold.
You might as well just rub your clit on her clit and call it good. Because there's too much cushion for that pushing.
Yesterday, Goog had some problems. The technology here.
Oh, really?
We hit a couple different topos today. Everybody topoing. Goog went down for a while, which you wouldn't think, like the biggest fucking website in the planet goes down. But it did. Affected a lot of shit. But here's the thing that was the most interesting thing about this. There was a tweet that went viral. Tweet went viral. Like STDs from fucking Shia LaBeouf. And what happened is, this dad was taking care of his son, in an early morning feeding or some shit. So he tweets out about how he's in the dark because he has his entire house connected to the Google Home shit. So he had
stupid fucking cunt.
He had no lights. He had no action. Now, again, Kaleem, how connected are you with things? If the internet goes away, shit just doesn't happen anymore. What's your take on that? I mean, like, how connected are you with that stuff?
If the internet went away, like everything,
just
like phone,
it's
phone,
gone.
everything. Like,
everything, phone. You were just talking about how you can't even remember goddamn birthday.
Well, I can't remember other people's birthdays, not yours. I can remember my I can remember my immediate family, but none of my friends. I have to enter them in my calendar in my phone.
You gotta have them on the old Facebook to do that shit.
Well, yeah, all that. And usually I put them in my calendar because I'm not always. I'm on Facebook about every other day.
Hey, you don't say that.
You should get on Facebook more.
I used to. I used to be on Facebook like
I hate
3, 4, 5
Facebook.
times a day.
Facebook's a fucking piece of
But
shit.
I will admit I'm on YouTube way too much, and I do go on Instagram like twice a day.
I'm gonna tell you this right now,
'Cause I like
everybody.
looking at bitches.
There is a in the next probably 3 weeks, there's gonna be a migration of most videos that we have to put up on YouTube off of YouTube. Because they're going to, at some point, I know what these motherfuckers are going to do. That they're going to do the same thing Stickum did. They're going to do the same thing all these other fucking social networks do. They're going to be like, you said things, we don't like what you said. Twitter's into this fucking boat now. I remember when Twitter was the Wild West, Twitter was fun to do shit on. Now it's like, we have to monitor what people say because we're influencing the world around us.
Yeah, they'll
go fuck off.
They'll say, let people not say what they want to say, but they'll let a lot of TNA on Twitter, if I remember right.
What's wrong with TNA?
Nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with what people say either. I fully embrace both of them. I think you should say derogatory things while you're playing with TNA.
TNA. Did you see that, not Facebook, but Pornhub dumped like millions of videos? Did you read this article?
Yeah, well, they're all up their ass about some release of a rape video, apparently.
Oh, God, you know what? That's...
Well, you think they would, as big as they are, they got to be a pretty fucking big company, okay?
You'd think the algorithm would be in there, but I guess, with that much shit in there, there's no way you could monitor it.
The whole thing is it was a simple thing though. They didn't verify. You know how you have to verify most videos that it's you that posted it. I guess apparently they didn't have that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've read.
if I was anyone in that industry, the adult industry, they had to have seen that shit coming a mile away because all their videos get ripped.
Right.
All of those videos that are on there are not videos that the distributor are putting up. They're not all of them. I mean, sure, the ones that are left there are,
Right.
and they have some agreement with them. But when it comes to like anything that's just moved into there,
Well, right.
it's just whatever you want to have because you can create a profile in there and put whatever you want in there. Am I right? I can't.
Oh yeah, I believe so. I've never tried creating a profile on YouPorn, but you'll see things that are like ripped, entire movies ripped, thrown in there, and you know damn well they didn't throw them in there.
Hail Satan and praise the Dark Lord.
That's deep. That's deep.
I just fucking turn it on watching myself getting fucked.
Everybody, the kid. This is the Going Deep show. You can tell it's the early morning episode. I'm a little fucking pissed about some shit.
Hey, you don't say that.
If you'd like to reach out to us and tell me to go fuck myself, you can send an email to gofuckyourself at Going Deep Show. I actually should set that up. I should set that one
You
up.
should.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself at Going Deep Show. That's our new email address, everybody. Clint, you got any final words for everybody?
Well, you know what? Everybody's worried about being happy and friendly to everybody. Fuck that. Do whatever you want to do. Live your life. It only lasts so
Wow.
long.
Clint went deep there. Wow, he changed it up too. I love
I
it.
know. Literally.
I want to encourage everybody, if you want a little devil shirt, horny devil, go hit the store at thegds.com and buy one there. And we look forward to hearing more from you guys in 2021.
Literally.
That's deep.
Chill to the next one.
Mentally retarded.
praise the Dark Lord.
Concrete is fundamental to every structure. To build a house, you need a strong foundation. The same is true for building a business. Black-owned businesses are an integral part of America's foundation. They lay the groundwork for other black businesses, like mine, that turns concrete into something beautiful. I'm Kimberly Robles, and I'm the owner and founder of Robles Concrete Design.
The City Foundation is helping our community partners facilitate more loans to black-owned businesses.
Johnny Silverhand, real talk of the town back in my day.
I got you. You need to say there's an actual terrorist in my head right now. What do you want from me?
To build a house, you need a strong foundation. The same is true for building a business. Black-owned businesses are an integral part of America's foundation. They lay the groundwork for other black businesses, like mine, that turns concrete into something beautiful. I'm Kimberly Robles, and I'm the owner and founder of Robles Concrete Design.
The City Foundation is helping our community partners facilitate more loans to black-owned businesses. Your own home. It's more than just a house. It's a kitchen that's been passed down along with the recipes. 3 generations on the wall with room to grow. The rhythm of home. The sounds, the flow.
It's one of the goddamn websites I brought up here. Fuck this autoplay fucker. I can't stand this shit. Fucking this article I was bringing up that I was going to talk about on the fucking show. And they just fucking start playing a fucking ad. Fuck them. I hate that shit. What's that? Yeah, we're gonna call.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fuck yes.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. It's me again, everybody. The grumpiest old motherfucker in the biz. The goddamn kid. What's happening, bitches? Mr. Clean's joining me. How's it going?
Greetings, everyone.
You didn't fuck your microphone up this time. You sound good.
No, I know. I didn't tap
Listen to you. You sound fucking glorious over there.
I didn't tap it with my cracking of the beer.
We want to encourage everybody to participate with us. If you'd like to participate with us, hang out at either Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, I think Periscope for a little while. Periscope, I think, is going bye-bye.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that in a long time. It used to be the hot thing for a little while.
I don't know if it's hot. I don't know if it's not. I never banged it. I didn't touch it.
Oh, yeah.
It could be fucking hot as shit, dude. I saw a video the other day. It's hot shit, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Scrumdiddlyumptious. Scrumdiddlyumptious bar.
And remember, today's show is brought to you by the Cleveland Steamers.
I gotta get rid of this fucking back in a few minutes thing. I always forget this. That's why I need a producer. I need a goddamn producer. So, today's show, we're gonna get nerdy on your ass. Okay, we're gonna talk about video games and stuff. There's a lot of shit that's going on in the video game world that we're gonna discuss.
Yeah, I was kind of excited to hear about this video
Clean's
game.
excited?
I'm not a video game player, but I might consider playing this one.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna call our boy Zaldor, see what's going on with him. He's gonna give us a lowdown. Hopefully, he knows what's happening with some gaming and shit, and we're gonna dive into that world and see what's happening with him. So,
hey, what's up?
What's up,
Hey,
brother?
what's up?
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm standing in line to get my vaccine for the.
Oh, are you
really?
Really? No shit.
Yeah.
This is great.
The line is wrapped around this building about 17 times.
Holy crap!
If I'll get it today or not. But,
Did you know it was it's an anal injection? Did you know that?
Yes, I did. They did tell me that, and I'm looking forward to that.
He was speeding his way over there. He woke up at the ass crack of dawn to get there.
I did. I've got the lube ready in my left hand, and I've got my credit card in my right hand because they say I need a credit card for some reason.
I was reading some headlines over the weekend about this game, Cyberpunk
2077.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean brings to my attention that you know a little bit about this game. What is up with this game? What's it about? Is it a first-person shooter? What is it? Give us a little bit of what you know about this. Do you know a lot about this?
It's a first-person shooter role-playing game. I haven't got a whole bunch of time in. I've got maybe 3 hours into it, but it's still pretty cool. Basically, you're just this guy that takes like these cyberpunk or cyber. You get all these add-ons to your body.
Yeah, your cybernetic enhancements.
Like cybernetic. Thank you. Cybernetic
You're welcome.
enhancements is what you got. And not exactly sure what your goal is, other than to live and thrive in this and get money and kill people. But it's kind of like a cross between Grand Theft Auto and a futuristic. I want to say Johnny Mnemonic type thing.
Yeah, exactly. You're dead on. You're dead on.
I've always been into the first-person shooter game. I didn't get into Grand Theft Auto and that kind of stuff, but if you combine a racing game with a little bit of gun violence and that kind of stuff, but the story right now that I read, I just read the headline and just the brief intro to the article is about how there's so much sex and nudity in this video game.
I'm getting ready to tell you about. That.
All right, we'll let you go. Show me something.
About an hour and a half into the game, I had to rescue this almost dead woman that was dead naked in the bathtub.
You gentlemen, you.
So I had to rescue her, and I pulled her out of this tub and handed her to the trauma group, and they came flying in and took her, and she was gone. Oh. I didn't get to see her. I didn't get to see her live yet. Maybe later I'll get to see her live. Who knows? Supposedly, well, even when you're creating your character, you get to say how long your dick is and stuff.
Are you shitting me?
Really?
Clean's got 14-inch cock in his game.
14? I'm rocking a 37-inch cock if I can make it.
You get a small, medium, and long, or large. I'm sorry, they don't give you actual inches. It's just like 3 sizes, I think, if I remember right.
They don't give you girth, huh?
It's obvious that at some point you're going to get your clothes ripped off in this game, and you have to make sure your dong is there in accurate, in full detail.
Exactly, and they can do a female character as well. But I don't know if
This
they
is what
have
Clean would do. He would do the female.
Yeah, female with huge titties. Huge titties. Huge tracts of land.
Clean, you'd make a girl avatar, and then you would run around trying to snag your clothes on shit everywhere to try to rip them off.
I'd just walk around naked.
So this reminds me back in the day, when I first got the computer and being the horny teenage boy that I was at the time, and you get the what is it, Leisure Suit Larry?
Oh, I remember Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah.
Leisure Suit Larry was this game back in the day. It was so like
wasn't it all text based?
It was 8-bit, freaking terrible.
Yeah.
And I remember
I was a pirate back in the day, and I had to wait like about maybe a day to download that Leisure Suit Larry off of a bulletin board system.
Yeah, I actually have
put it on floppies.
Floppies. I have the floppy disk of the official.
Yeah.
I think I still have the box for it still up in the attic somewhere here. It would be amazing to pull that shit out. It's probably a collector's item. The scene I remember is he's following around a big-titted like redhead chick to like a spa. One of the first scenes, and you have to figure. It was very much like that shitty game E.T. on the Atari. It was very bad. Yeah. You had to go find a clue, find this, find that, and then you got rewarded. And the reward was you got to get in the hot tub with the chick. And then at one point, I don't know if it was he or if it was the girl, somebody shits in the fucking hot tub. That's fucking hilarious. Someone shit in my hot tub. So
definitely adult humor theme.
Right.
Oh,
they were down for the Alaska pipeline way back then.
Yeah. So I remember having this game, and it was lame as fuck, but it was still kind of like
it was cool
titillating, just titillating just enough to get it. And to see now what you're able to do, you're fucking picking out what dick size you have. That's amazing. It's kind of cool.
The Cyberpunk 2077 is nothing like Leisure Suit Larry, so don't even try to compare it to. It's more like a seedy, grimy city that you have to go all over and kill people and get weapons and make money.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I like it.
So you can do the cybernetic enhancements. Can you do the BioWare too? They allow you to do that, the internal stuff, like the.
I think so.
Yeah, I know all about the role playing game.
Clean is into this. He is all about role playing.
Well, he played the board game of it.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, for many.
I didn't even realize it was a game. I need to get into this more, Clean.
Yeah, for many years.
You guys are gonna have to teach me how to do this and I can get involved in the
Dragons type game.
There you go. It is very similar. Yeah.
I remember you being the D&D guy back.
Yeah, since 1982.
That's a long time, Clean. Still alive? What the hell?
Since basically from the start of it.
You remember back in the day when they thought that was all like devil shit? And
they all the time.
Going to devil worship and all that.
I was growing
kind of
up.
stuff.
My parents were like, "You sure that's not your devil worship and stuff?" I'm like, "Nope."
Yep.
It was the Satanic Panic that sent everybody into that craziness up in. That was out west in the Dakotas or up in Canada somewhere. There was a city where they were playing D&D, and it got associated with Satan worship and all this other craziness.
They had some bad issues with some kids there and also in the cities, and they were going down in the fucking sewer systems and stuff like that and acting out, and they had some major. Those people had some major issues. They were killing people and this and that, and it caused all kinds of issues with that game.
Wowie.
They were doing in a local either a psychiatric hospital or old hospital. Not too far from me here in southeastern Michigan, where they had tunnels underneath there. They were playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, they were doing LARPing, then live action role playing. Yes.
Yeah, I think back
in. Man, you know this shit. You know what's going on. Zeldor, I got to ask you this: Did any of your porn uploads to Pornhub get eliminated in the mass deletion of all the porn videos up there? Did you have?
Oh man, I was hoping you were gonna bring this up. There was one, and it was me and this other guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, were you talking about something else?
Was that the incredible threesome?
Were you tag teaming back again?
Yeah, that guy. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to talk about that one. That was another me.
Adam Carolla.
I'm curious though how they. I'm curious how they.
No, I didn't hear about this.
The way that they approached it was they were getting criticized because their credit card system, Visa, MasterCard, I think, were pulling out of. They were pulling out of Pornhub, so they weren't able to take any payments and stuff.
Oh,
which no payments for you.
If you're
pulling out is not always a bad thing. Trust me.
But the thing is, okay, so if you're, I don't know, I've never paid for porn, so I guess I don't know why you would pay for porn. There's so much goddamn porn out there. Why would you fucking pay for it?
It's so much free.
But they obviously make a ton of money. I mean, obviously, these videos are up there. So they were getting criticized because there was some either rape or child porn stuff on the site.
Yeah, it was like child rape or something.
Well,
it
was
like,
a mix of both.
It was a
Yikes.
combination of both, if I remember right. What I had read, at least.
So, in reaction to the MasterCard and the credit card not working, they said, okay, we're going to go through, and if you don't have a verified account, then you're not going to be allowed to have your videos on there. They pretty much wiped them out.
Well,
I don't know if they deleted them. Did you ever go through these moments of where you used to collect porn back in the day? You used to collect
like
bookmarks
magazines
and pictures. I have a hard drive laying around here somewhere, just chock full of all of the images from the porn.tumblr.com site. Can you believe that? I had downloaded all that shit, Zelda. Can you believe that shit?
I probably still have my old book. I probably still have my old bookmarks.
Wait a minute, I almost heard what he said. What? Say that again.
I believe you did. I mean, I seriously believe that you probably downloaded it all. You probably could set up that site tomorrow if you had a website to put it to.
Yes, I could. I have so many pictures.
You probably should.
Yeah, that site used to get an asinine amount of traffic for us. Just, it was insane. It was really, really a good collection.
I hit it about 20 times a day.
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding you, man. Clean. It was.
Yeah,
amazing. You remember that site?
I think I went out like twice.
For those new to the show, back in the day, me being the person who attempts to be the first to grab as many good domains as I could possibly get in Zelda, we're talking to you on this, Mr. You get the Mr. Clean, .com or the slutchomper.com or any of these .coms that we have, and you know what we're talking about. So I got porn.tumblr.com and bam, just started loading it up with using Tumblr for what it was intended for, reposting images and stuff like this and videos. It brought a ton of traffic, tons of traffic, man. Hundreds of thousands of views a day we would get.
Oh,
it was insane.
That is insane.
I have screen grabs of the numbers, of the statistics on that site.
Oh, that's insane.
Next time I come up here, you have to show me that.
I would like to see it too someday when he comes up.
We'll to see it, man.
Yeah, it was insane. And the thing that was great about Tumblr, and I haven't even, since they deleted all that stuff or since they stopped, what sucks about it is I've reached out to them a number of times and said, hey, at least let me use my email address to log into it. I don't give a crap if you wipe the whole site out. But I can't even use the email address that I used to get that account because it's tied to that name.
Oh, okay.
So if you start any you could create different Tumblrs off of that main Tumblr. So
right.
It kind of pissed me off because there were some other ones that were in there that were really... they weren't the racy stuff that they were trying to eliminate. They were in there that were useful, good quality things, and their creative thing. Not even. It didn't even have to do with the female form or any of that, or nudity or any of that stuff. It was stuff for the show. I did some testing with some different themes and things that could have been used. They locked me out like in 2015. It's been like five freaking years.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's, but that's like that they did a good job. Who was it? Dave Karp, I think, is the guy who started Tumblr back in the day. He saw what was going on with Blogger and all the other, blogging softwares and said, hey, let's make this as easy as possible. The greatest thing about that site was your feed, if you followed the right sites, it would bring you exactly what you wanted. And I think I followed about 600 individual Tumblrs that brought those images in, and then I just reposted them. But the great thing about it was you could set it up so that it would you would say, I want these posts to come out every hour.
Oh wow!
And you would go in and just collect them, so you could get like a 250 image. You could get a week's worth of images in there to post every hour.
Holy crap!
So you could.
I sent you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You go for it, man.
No, I was going to say they did make a new. I don't know if it was the same people or new people made a new website called newtumblr.com. I know I sent that to you, and then I thought maybe you could set things up over there and get things going back up again when I sent that to you. But I don't know if it's ever.
Did they?
Checked it in a while.
So they pretty much emulated the old one.
Nah, not exactly. It was similar, but it wasn't exactly the same.
How about somebody create an adult Tumblr? How about that?
Yeah, actually, they probably did that too.
Yeah, there's probably plenty of them out there. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I guess this goes back to what I was. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine the other day about this, and he's like, "Hey, Facebook? Are you guys even allowed to be on Facebook?" And I'm like, we've been there for a long time, but it's really just the words. It's just text. It's not like the audio files aren't there as much as they used to be as far as the automation of it goes.
Right.
Turn this shit down here. Back in the day, you could like automate it with a couple different services to make sure the stuff was posted there and all these things. And I don't know. After you get burned a couple times, we got burned by the server initially in 2010.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And that we used to host at, they were like, you guys are occupying 80% of the server bandwidth. We can't have that, blah, blah, blah. You got like 30 days to get all your shit out.
That was awesome.
I was like, holy crap. So that was like the first sign of like, yeah, this is pretty cool. We got
really
people listening.
up,
We got people tuning in here. So that was in 2010, and I didn't learn my lesson by 2015, 5 years later, that we should have probably just not been on the Tumblr like that, because you know damn well that shit's coming. And like I said last show, YouTube, all the videos that are on YouTube of us right now, I'm starting to pull them out of there, because it's a matter of time before all the sensitive snowflake people who can't handle certain things are going to be like, what is this?
They'll stumble upon.
Oh my god!
They'll stumble upon us, and they're like, 80% of those guys say are.
Put it to too.
What's that?
I said there's other websites you could put them on where it wouldn't get pulled down too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick your brain on those, because I don't want to have to pay for a ridiculous amount of server space, because those files go back to 2013, man. You're talking 7 years worth of videos up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
7 years.
D-Live is one of them that I've heard about.
Which one?
D-Live. I've heard about recently, and there's another one. Yeah, we'll talk in where you can put them up easier.
It's been a little more nerdy episodes. Tell us more about your line now.
Right.
You're in the car. You're in the car. Or are you out? You can't be standing outside somewhere, are you?
Yeah, it's cold out here. It's really cold because it's Michigan weather, of course. So I'm standing in line, and it's gonna take me about a day or two to get through this line, because so many people waiting for this vaccine.
Well, that's insane, because it's like 20-some degrees right now. You're standing out there freezing your ball sack off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't give us any coffee or anything.
Are you bundled? How much bundling are you doing?
I don't need any bundling. Remember this? I'm a fat guy, so.
You're beefy. You're beefcake. Let's be real. You're beefcakey.
All right. No, I'm very cold.
Yeah, I bet. And this, as being a fellow fat guy, I am also cold. So I know you have to be.
Right.
I want to talk a little bit to you, because you're a radio guy. The last few days, there's been a ton of stories about Howard Stern coming through the feed ever since he signed that new deal.
I did see that.
Everybody's criticizing the shit out of him. There's two stories I wanted to bring up. It's either you have fans and you have listeners, and then you have the people who are outraged by the dollar amounts that get thrown around when it comes to stuff. And the articles that have been coming out recently have been, these moments when Stern should have been canceled, back in the day and all these things. So what I follow on YouTube is a ton of Stern stuff, and some really, really good videos are popping through.
Oh, really?
The one I watched the other day, Anna Nicole Smith shows up.
Oh, nice. I'll have to go on there later on today if I can.
They're trying to get her on the scale.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
Trying to get her on the scale. And it is so bad.
She was like a really tall, bigger woman, even when she was curvier, you know what I mean? But then when she gained all that weight, I'm sure she was probably pushing more than me.
This is back when he's on regular terrestrial radio, and the conversation is so nonchalant about it. For a radio station current radio station that you're listening to in your car, to turn this on, to hear that in the car, it would be the greatest radio station on the planet Earth, because it was just so raw and uncut. It was like you were eavesdropping in on the conversation. It's exactly what it was like. It was so well done. But every story is coming out now on how Howard's an asshole, his staff hates him, all this stuff, and it's of course. You got your naysayers, you got your haters, you got all these things.
Right.
But, you get that kind of money thrown at you.
Yeah, fun fact about Anna Nicole Smith, I was born on her birthday.
She
it was 2 years later, but still.
She was hot as shit, man.
Yours is a lot cooler than mine, brother. Yours is like, it depends who you are. You know what I mean? Mine is really cool, like historically and stuff like that. Martin Luther King Day. He was born on my same day, or I was born on his birthday. I should stay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Zeldar. You ever had your kid catch you having fun with your lady, having fun with your wife?
No, it never has happened.
I have a video that I want to play here.
He always plays screaming porn in the bedroom. That's why the kid's so used to it.
Right.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Right, he's not sure.
I have a little audio clip I want to play for you. This is a little black kid. He's pretty adorable little black kid. This is just a quick little. It's about 60 seconds here, but he catches his mom and dad banging, and the way he describes it is so hilarious to me. I've watched this thing at least half a dozen times.
The hip thrusting he does is amazing.
You got to hear this. Let me see if this.
Porn.
I'm gonna make sure this plays through for you. You got to hear this.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kid making the parents' noise.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the kid.
A second here. Listen
You
to
don't
this.
know what I'm talking
No.
about. Y'all be having it.
Who be having it? That might be the movie we be watching sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Y'all don't have a TV in y'all room.
We can watch TV on my computer though.
No.
So you don't hear that. What you hear?
What I really hear?
Yeah.
What I really hear? I hear you guys talk. Oh, really?
What?
What I really hear?
Nothing.
I really hear. He should be spying on y'all in the first place.
Thank you.
I've been looking at it.
Listening to what?
Because my favorite part.
I've been listening to y'all two. I have my ear close up to the door. I hear all of this.
First of all, what you doing peeping and listening to the doors?
Exactly.
I'm still trying to figure out what he be hearing. So what do you hear?
They may be playing a surprise for you.
I'm trying to hear.
Here comes
I'm trying to
his best.
understand.
This is the best
what
part
you
right
be
here.
hearing?
That's what he says at the end. Here he goes right here. Listen.
That's probably picking my linky. Give me some up.
Give me some more.
Give me some more. That kid's. I love that kid. That kid's hilarious, man.
He's the
That's
next.
awesome. You gotta send a link to me.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville, if you're listening right now, which I really doubt, sign that kid up for Bad Grandpa #2.
Yeah, that kid is freaking hilarious.
Kid's got a star. He's a star.
He obviously knows exactly what he's hearing now because he is
he-
emulating it to
yeah.
a fucking T. Probably. Give me some more. Give me some more.
And he's very animated. He's like all about.
Okay, so tell me what's going through your head as you're about to get this thing shot into your body there.
I just can't wait to see the changes it's going to do to my body. I might turn into an alien by the end of next week. Next time you talk to me, I might be speaking a different language.
Is it gamma rays? You could turn into the Incredible Hulk.
No, I didn't know about that one. Is that something that might happen too? That might be.
Yeah, I heard that Incredible Hulk took it anally too.
Are you worried at all about like side effects or any of that kind of stuff? Because I just I don't know. I'm a little leery on stuff, but I guess it's me just being a bit of a big pussy.
The only side effects I've ever actually heard of are headache and run a little bit of fever for a little
Anal
a day or
leakage?
two.
Anal leakage, is that what you said?
That's the one that was that Aleo. What the fuck was that product you took? That
Olean.
Yeah, that you'd eat or whatever. And
I got a story for you about this. I got a story for you about that.
Did you try some of that?
No,
stuff?
I didn't try it, but my ex-wife used to work at the place where they did the studies for the Olean.
Oh, really?
And she said that she was an archivist, so she like a glorified little librarian kind of a person where they archived all this stuff. So she said the one time she went to the archive, there was a pair of whitey tighty underpants in the archive from the Olean study.
Oh,
so they must have
anal leakage.
They must have kept the anal leakage. So she was like firsthand. She saw the historic anal leakage.
Was it Ziploc baggy? Hopefully, so
I think so. I think so. Can you believe that?
Did
shit?
she open it, take a whiff?
Clean. This is the products we're gonna add to the store. Mr. Clean's dirty underwear.
Oh my God, those are dirty. You better clean them if they're dirty.
Clean it if it's dirty.
You better.
You better wash that shit with Shout.
Better clean that shit if it's dirty.
Mr. Clean and Shout mixture.
You should have those on the store and then have it on the ass wall. Print it on the ass. Clean it if it's dirty.
Right, exactly.
We should.
That's perfect. You should do that.
We're gonna have a section called Game Used. So we're gonna have. It's gonna be just the sweatiest, nastiest stuff.
Hey,
game like a Tom Brady jersey. You know, it'll be Mr. Clean's dirty underpants. And shit.
Women sell their underpants all the time and make a lot of money doing it. Maybe we should start doing it from the show.
Dude, they don't even sell the who was the chick that was selling the goddamn bath water?
Oh,
there was a chick selling bath water.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who it was, but I remember hearing about it.
Clean, you're gonna get some. I think we should get some raspberry jelly. Okay, those little containers on it.
And shit all over our pants.
We're gonna dip our balls in it. Okay.
We'll do a tramp stamp for the girls that
We're gonna teabag. We're gonna dip our nads in this raspberry jelly. It's gonna hopefully leave some pubes in there so we can make it official, make it real.
My balls are shaved. Sorry.
We charge more on that. Clean, you shave your balls?
Oh yeah, I got
God.
the porn star style.
I don't do that shit, dude. You see my face, my hair. I don't shave shit. There's no shaving.
I think we lost Zeldor.
Oh yeah, we did. Yep.
He was ready to get his shot, his anal injection.
All right. That's fine. We're towards the end of the show anyway. Let's talk Howdy of the Week there. We just had our Howdy of the Week music, so.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have it? Do you have anybody for me or no?
Yeah. I actually got something pretty good.
Let's see what we got here.
Give me
I can bring
1 second here. I got somebody right here.
Is it a Mr. Clean's Kinky Cock Goblin whore, or is it a regular
no, she's pretty hot. She could be either or. The porn star Lana Rhodes. It's L-A-N-A.
Oh my God, that's Lana. You're going Lana Rhodes. You know who that is? Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah,
she's a chick that drinks pee and shit.
A-D-E-S.
Yeah, Mr. Clean's Skanky Cock Goblin whore. You're using this is definitely Mr. Clean's Skanky Cock Goblin whore.
She's also hot though. I mean, she's physically hot. But she does some dirty fucking
steaming hot
shit.
Piss eater, and she freaking does gangbangs and all this crazy
and
shit.
She also did a Playboy section. Apparently, I wasn't aware of.
She's quite diverse in her sexual activities there.
So that is Lana, L-A-N-A, R-H-O-A-D-E-S, Lana Rhodes.
Yes, his phone call was a little bit quiet there. I had to crank up the damn sound on him to make sure he sounded okay. We're gonna have to figure this out. He was asking if we were gonna do video on that, and I was like, we got to figure that shit out. I don't know if I like video. It's bad enough we do enough video here. You know, if you had a whole video production system to this bullshit, it's like, come on, man. You know, what are you gonna do? So tell me about how did you discover the Lana Rose?
Well, I just stumbled upon her on Pornhub. And
Clean's always discovering things on Pornhub.
Yeah, Pornhub.
Not as much anymore. Dude, they got rid of like millions of videos.
Oh, they did. And I used to be a big YouPorn guy, but then I converted over to Pornhub, and I'm having fun doing it.
The other day we were gonna we have our Monday meetings here, which I really enjoy. We need to probably record those morning meetings, and the one thing that came up, which is I want to kind of tease everybody with. We're gonna have Silverback in here pretty soon, and I have a whole list of great stories of people being fired, and it is an amazing one. But the one that I really remember was there was a teacher who was fired in the machine shop for he got arrested.
Oh yeah,
for making silencers for the mafia.
That's a great one.
That when I read that, I was like, "You got to be kidding me! That can't be real.
Really?
Cannot be real.
Really? Like really?
Yeah, really. And what it made me think about was I did show notes the other day for one of our episodes. And Clean, I wanted to find this for you because I was gonna quiz you and ask you if you remembered this episode. If I can bring it up here. It is episode number 1614, which is coming out soon. Okay. And the subhead on this one is called "Dragging Your Balls Through 5K of Broken Glass Covered with Lemon Juice and Salt Just to Hear Her Fart Through a Walkie-Talkie."
Oh, I remember saying
you remember this?
Yeah, I remember this. You saying that, yeah.
So that episode is coming out here in the next couple of days, which is like such a great line. Such a great line. I love that one.
It is. It really
Everybody,
is.
this is Kid. It's Going Deep Show. Got any final words to tell the peeps out there, man?
As usual, clean it if it's dirty. And remember,
it's for your own good.
I'm the Kid. This is the Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. If you'd like to hang out with us, go to youtube.com/goingdeep. Also visit thegds.com and do all that shit there. I want to thank Zelda for joining us. We're going to have him in maybe again tomorrow. We'll see.
Hopefully, no probe went well.
Yeah, we'll get a recap on his shot. And then some. For the rest of the crew, I'm the Kid. Thank you for tuning in. Chill.
Next one.
Oh, she is a saucy mama.